Well, it was a huge hit, so they are bringing it back for one night and one cause. The Greeneville Theatre Guild is bringing back the cast of Bright Star for a reunion concert. Joining me now with more is Kristen Girton, one of the performers, and Paige Mengel, who actually directed that show back in June. And it's great to have you ladies with us.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Well, before we talk about the fundraiser, because there's a very important cause with this production, let's talk about the actual show. You directed it back in the summer, and I understand people still have been talking about it all through the fall and into the winter.
They have. I'll just go out to lunch and someone will say, "We just loved Bright Star. That was such a good show." I think because it's Appalachian, it speaks to the people here. They really enjoyed the story and the music.
And you were actually one of the performers, one of the main characters in the show. What was it that really made it so special to you?
For me, I'm an 8th generation Appalachian, so I grew up in this community and in this environment, and so like being able to tell that story and bring that to life was just amazing for me. It was my first lead role ever, so that was a lot of fun, you know, to get to do that. Yeah. But more than anything, it was the fact that the show meant so much to Paige, and being able to bring that character to life for her was amazing too. So.
And we actually have some of the photos from the different performances, and really just a neat eclectic cast. And tell me a little bit about how you're bringing this back to the stage then, and what they're going to see coming up.
What they'll see is the music from the show. It's not the actual performance, so we don't have sets or costumes and that kind of stuff. But the music was written by Steve Martin and Edie Brickell, and it's such good Appalachian music that I really think people are going to enjoy that.
All right, now let's talk about why it is so important. You guys were actually looking for a fundraiser because you have a very big project that you are undertaking. Tell me a little bit about it.
We do. We're renovating a building downtown Greeneville on West Depot Street, turning it into a new performance space for the region. It'll be a black box theater, which is a little different than what we normally see, and we won't have fixed seats or a fixed stage. So based on what kind of performance you're going to have, you can have different setups and have your audience in different places. And
wow. And it's right downtown Greeneville, and actually you were telling me a lot of history in this building that we're going to show our viewers here that you guys are looking to do. It was actually one of the very first big dollar stores?
Yes, yes. It started out as the Big Dollar Market. Mr. Humphreys moved his grocery store there, and he had this crazy idea. People told him it was crazy, that he thought shoppers would prefer to have a buggy and wider aisles and make their own selections. And so he wanted a bigger building to make that happen, and of course that's what we do now.
That's exactly it. And looking around, I love your guys' attitude when you talk about how we are going to get it done. It's just a matter of time. We are fundraising. Looking inside, though, a lot of work still to be done. You can see kind of the layout of that building.
Yes. There is a lot. We've done a lot of demolition. We've got some the new electrical services in. We've got some insulation and heat.
We had
yes,
heat.
We
had a big difference.
It makes a huge difference. Yes, our Christmas show last year, we would get on our little stage to rehearse and then get off and huddle around a kerosene heater to get warm. So we're making progress.
Good. A lot of dedication there.
Yes.
And Kristen, what does it mean to you to be part of this performance that's, of course, such a part of a big plan ahead and for the future of the Theatre Guild?
It's exciting to be able to give back to the people who brought this story to life, you know, and this building's going to be huge. We're going to be able to, when we get finished, we'll be able to bring in a lot more productions to our area. Greeneville's so lucky. We have such an amazing arts community, so to continue that legacy through Paige and Frank and the Theatre Guild, I think is wonderful to be a part of, and it's great for my family too. My children are in theater too, so they'll have more opportunities once the theater's finished, and so it's so exciting for all the community to be involved, and so they can come watch this concert and buy tickets, and then their children can be involved.
Exactly.
Very nice for the future, and going to be a night of great entertainment, great music that everybody's talking about.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Right. Well, we'll give everybody the information. As we said, it is one night only. It is the music from Bright Star. It is coming up the 31st, and it is being held at the Capitol Theater in Greeneville. For more information and for tickets, you can call that number right there on the screen. You can also visit their website, greenevilletheatreguild.org.